Foundation for allowing me to speak and share my experience and on the topic of employment and seniors. But before I do that, I'd like to thank all of you for coming today to attend this talk, despite it's a weekend. I know usually weekends we spend time with family, but you have sacrificed your time and come and listen to our sharing. So thank you. Okay, so before I start on the topic proper, let me give a short introduction into the two organizations. So I'm Chia, and I started the association sometime in 2017. We actually formed the association, registered with ROS sometime in 2016, but actual operation starts in 2017. And it's called the Third Age Media Association. Why is it Third Age? Many of you may not have heard of the word Third Age. Basically, Third Age means seniors who have retired and are still active and healthy. All right, so that's Third Age. So the condition is they must have been retired from full-time work, and also they are still healthy and active. So, but you are no longer healthy and active, you fall into what we so call the fourth age. All right, you become dependent, right? So first age starts from the time when you're born until you finish your studies, education. And then second age starts after you start working. And upon retirement is called your third age already. All right. So that's why we call ourselves Third Age Media Association, because we want to promote healthy and active aging. So this is very important, because once you're active and healthy, you can still do a lot of things. Even you don't have much retirement savings, but because you've got good health, you will be able to work and still sustain yourself. Because we cannot depend on our children anymore nowadays. We have to depend on ourselves, to survive that whatever remaining years. All right. And the Malaysian Coalition on Aging, on the other hand, started in February 2022. All right. Now this picture is actually Third Age Media when we launched the magazine. So actually, it's supposed to be shown just now. But anyway, let me briefly tell you this story here. This is when we first, you see, Third Age Media do two things, two major things, beside other things. That is to publish a magazine called The Senior. Some of you may have seen it before. All right, it's available in Kinokuniya, in KLCC, the bookstore. So this is the time when we first launched the magazine in February 2017, right? The elderly man there, he is now 99 years old today. You see in the middle one, his Tan Sri Song, all right? So he's the one who actually suggested to have a senior magazine, right? And the guy next to him is another elderly guy, is Dr. Sun Ting Kueh. He's the president of NESCOM, that's the National Council for Senior Citizen Organization, right? And of course, myself is on the left-hand side. And the right-hand side is Tengku Nasaria. This is the founding president and CEO of Petro Science. The first, in fact, she founded Petro Science when it was first started. Now she retired already. So Third Age Media actually focus on magazine, all right, publishing a quarterly magazine, and now it's a half-yearly, sorry, all right, and also do events like conference, webinars, exhibitions, all right. So we do two things. That's why we call ourselves Media Association, because our focus is educating seniors, all right, educating seniors. Okay, next slide, Mr. Goh, you don't mind? So this is the Malaysian Coalition of Aging, on Aging. Just now I told you, the MCOA, which was started in 19th of February 2022. Okay, basically the objective is to advocate or champion for seniors' welfare and well-being. All right, as you know that although the government is doing a lot of things for the seniors, but we felt that it's not good enough. So that's why the civil societies or the NGOs who are involved in aging decided to come together, all right, to champion for seniors. So our objective basically is to lobby or champion the needs of seniors with the government. And I'm very glad to say that we have done a good job. And now MCOA is now engaged actively with the government. All right, the government is listening to us. We have managed to unite our voices to become a stronger voice for seniors. And I'm very happy that we have made much progress now. No? So the MCOA consists of this coalition consists of 9 founding members. All right, coming from various seniors organization, like Inchik Handan from the this University of Third Age, U3A, and then we have the Age Co, that's the residential care operators of Malaysia. They are very big, okay, representing all the private operators of care centers, whether they're old folks home, nursing care, whatever. No, they represent them. All right. And then we have Poway, there's a Pusat Activity Warga Mas. Every constituency in the states, in each state, there is a Poway. And this Poway is funded by the government, all right? And then we have Usia Mas, all right, represented by the gentleman Jebaka, all right? They are also very established organization that provide home services, all right, for the elderly. And of course, we have Lily Fu. I think many of you would know her, right? She was one of the vice president for U3A before, but she founded an online portal for seniors called Seniors Aloud. I'm sure you heard of her before. And then we also have Olivia Kwan representing the Nursing Care Association of Selangor, all right? And of course, we have GEM, the Gerontology Association of Malaysia, all right, represented by Dr. Morley, all right? So these are the 9 members, all right, NGOs coming together. So we will be welcoming others to join the coalition very soon, all right? So for now, we are working on this 9. And maybe the next slide, we can show a bit. Yeah, so this is what I told you about the engagement with the ministry. So in fact, we have a few sessions with the minister, Nancy Supri. As you know, that senior citizen fall under the portfolio of Jabatan Kebajikan Masyarakat, or JKM, all right? So, and JKM is part of Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development, all right? So that's why we engage with the minister, Nancy Supri, to give our input on what is needed to help senior citizens, all right? So we are very happy that we are engaged with them quite regularly. And this is one of the examples that we engage with Mr. Chua, who's the Secretary General for the JKM, right? So there are many that we have been engaged, and we advocate seniors' welfare and well-being through many platforms. Beside newspaper like the Star, New Straits Time, and all those, Sinchu, but we also advocate through podcasts, webinars, conference, exhibition, expo, whatever, whatever means we have, we will use it to advocate for seniors. All right. So, but our role is not activity driven like our different association, but it's more for advocacy work. All right. Because we find that it's very important that the government pay attention to the needs of seniors. All right. So generally, that is what is Third Age Media and MCOA. So let's go to the topic proper for today. So if you have any question, please note down your question, and then towards the end, when we have the Q&A, you can ask your question. All right. So for now, I will just present my sharing on employment and seniors. Employment and seniors. Mr. Go, can you go to the next slide? Thank you. Okay, so here to today's topic is actually talking about seniors and employment, right? And why do we want to choose to return to work? Okay, there are many reasons, lah. I'm sure you all know, right? So next point, Mr. Go. And one of the reasons is because we are now healthier, we are more active, and we enjoy longer lifespan, right? Because if you go to a park in the morning, in the park, any residential area, you can find most of the place is occupied by seniors, either doing line dancing, qigong, or just I don't really heard of laughter yoga. I've seen laughter yoga. All right. So they are very active people nowadays. No, in fact, I would say they are even healthier than the young people. The young people spend more time on their computer and their handphones. No, whereas the seniors are actually doing a lot of exercises. No, community engagement and all those. No, so as a result, they become healthier, and retirement actually is a waste of their resources. Why not make use of their experiences they have earned to contribute back to society, either to earn an income or as a hobby, to do something as a hobby. So this could be one of the reasons why people choose to work. All right. Of course, not. I'm not saying that you must continue to work. It's your choice. But you feel that if, let's say, your retirement savings is low, and you need to have some additional income, so it's a good source of income. So that's why I say it's very important to keep your health. Your health is your insurance, to sustain you for the rest of your life. And so, as you know, I think the EPF has made a report. Many seniors, I think I read somewhere in the papers not too long ago, all right, that 40% of Malaysians do not have a retirement plan. And this report is coming from the Malaysian Aging and Retirement Survey done in 2023, right? There are 37% of the 4,800 over people they interview that they were not given much thought about retirement. And at least 21% of the respondents say that they would continue to work until their health fail. So how sad is it? How sad is this situation? 21%, it's, of the respondent from the survey. Now this survey is done by University of Malaya. They say that they have to continue working simply because their retirement savings is low, and this is the range of the people they interview is between 40 to 60. This was actually done in April 2023. So, and many of these people who needs to work has no formal employment structure, and they cannot afford to just retire. So it's very important to have a retirement plan. Not only to plan for your future, but also to boost your well-being, both mentally and emotionally. It's very important to have fiscal space and fiscal freedom when you retire. So we are proposing to the government, actually, if possible, to have a universal old age social pension fund, like what is being done in Thailand and Vietnam. So in Thailand, you find that season 60 and above are given government employees. Except for the government employees, they're given an automatic 600 baht monthly. Even though it's not a lot, but at least there's a fixed income for them every month. And then after every 10 years, they get an increment of 100 baht, up to a maximum of 1,000 baht. So I think it's time for government to do something like this. A fixed income, or what we call the universal pension, for all people above 60, 60 and above. So likewise in Vietnam also, they are given some basic income. Although it's not a lot, from what I know is that they are given about 360,000 dong, or equivalent to 69 ringgit monthly. Uh, so Malaysia really needs to think through this to really provide support, because there's very little support currently for seniors other than the BRIM, or now they call the cash Rama, is that right? Okay, so always have a plan, no? If you don't plan, as you will fail, no? You fail to plan, then you'll find that your life after retirement is miserable, all right? So how do you do your planning? You have to look at factors like your current income, your desired lifestyle after you retire. You have to take account of inflation. You have to take account of your healthcare costs. So these are factors you have to. The screen is off, Mr. Go.
He taking a 5 minutes interruption because of he did not charge his laptop. He forgot to charge his laptop. Yeah, the charger.
Oh, okay. So, but anyway, the others can hear, right? Can listen, right? Okay. Next point is another reason that why people choose to work is the technological advances. Can you see because now the presentation is a bit out. It's technological advances and easy access to information, and also flexible working hours, especially in terms of work from home, right? So another reason why seniors prefer to go back to work is because of technological advances nowadays. I remember during the COVID-19 days, many of us were locked down at home, correct? Yeah. So what do you do when you lock down at home? You got to find something to do. And many of us learn how to meet using Zoom, correct? And so a lot of us know how to use Zoom nowadays, no? And as a result, this skill that you have obtained is very useful to you, because when you want to go back to work, employers now can actually allow you to work from home. So this is an advantage to you. You don't have to spend 9 to 5 working in those offices again, but you can actually work with your employer on a flexible time basis, and even work from home. You don't have to travel and all those. So this is also another attractive point of continuing employment after retirement. And the other one is talking about contribution by continuing what you enjoy, or simply to explore new opportunities, right? The third point. Okay, can you all see the points now? Because I find that the points are very small. You want me to stop first, or is the slide being shown?
Yes, it's clear.
But people cannot see that. It's quite small, the points.
No, I can see it's a big screen.
Sorry?
Yeah, I can see the screen. I mean, it's okay.
But I don't know why my screen is so small.
Oh, I see. But it's okay on mine.
Is it? The rest of you are okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're muted, I think.
Sorry?
I think they are muted, I think.
Okay, the people are muted, all right. Okay, so the third point is, after retirement, you find that you can actually use your time, to explore new things, especially because during your time when you're working, you are only spending a lot of time trying to bring food on the table, earning an income, but you have a lot of hobbies and all that you want to do, but you unfortunately, because you are focusing on your family and all those, you don't have that chance to do hobbies and all this. So after retirement, this is the best time to use your hobby, to do something that you like previously. And even hobbies also can be turned into something that can earn an income for you, to generate some revenue for you, which is good. I know of people who, let's say, like photography. So after retirement, they take pictures for weddings and all those, and they get very good income from taking pictures, in wedding, and start a new business. Or, for example, those with accounting experience, after retirement, they can get jobs from SMEs, from those small and medium companies, uh, uh, who outsource the work to these seniors. So these are good ideas that people should explore, and mix work as a hobby. It's no longer a work, but it is a hobby. At the same time, can generate income for you. I mean, how wonderful is that? Correct? All right. And then you have also the last point. How much time do I have now, Mr. Go? Now it's 11 already. Okay. So the next point is just to stay active and enjoy interacting with others. So after retirement, if it's not just to generate income, at least when you get into a company or whatever, you'll find that you will be engaged with the community still. And this is very important because many seniors, if they don't get some work or something to do, you find that just staying at home, they become very lonely. And for your information, loneliness kills. All right. If you're lonely and all the time do not engage with society, it is not a good thing at all. And there are cases in Japan and in Korea where the seniors actually commit suicide, because they're so lonely that they just cannot have a stable mindset anymore. So it's very depressing. So it's very important to remain engaged with the community and society, even after retirement. So this is very important for all seniors, right? So next slide. You have why people go back to work is because of their experience and skills. They have been accumulated over the years. You find that because of their experience, when they join a company after retirement for part-time work or whatever, they can actually hit the ground running. Straight away, they can do the job already, because of the past experience and their knowledge, which is very important, and their productivity is usually higher than the new young recruit, right? So, and the seniors have many, not only experience, but they have wisdom as well, and wisdom can only come over with time. You cannot learn wisdom one. Wisdom has to come with time. So when you make mistakes in your past, you don't repeat it again. Whereas young people have much to learn. When they first started work after university, a lot of things cannot be applied one they learn in the textbook, right? So they have the disadvantage of wisdom. They don't have that wisdom. So, and also seniors have what we so call intuition. When doing a business deal, because of past experience, you'll know whether uh, somebody who's offering something is trying to cheat you or not. you know. So they have this additional skills to know what is good and what is not good, right? Next point, we have cost savings based on years of experience versus role requirement, right? So what does this mean is that when a company employ seniors, they actually make some savings because seniors actually when they get a job after retirement, they are not so demanding because they know their value has dropped. compared to a young person, you know. So they are not so demanding. So it's actually a cost savings to the company to employ a senior, and seniors has less expectation and demand, and it's basically value for money. Seniors has also loyalty to the company. Many of us in the past when we work, we really dedicate our time and to an effort to the work. Not like some of the young people nowadays, after, I mean, just for a few hundred ringgit, they'll jump to another job, you know. So we have a loyalty to the company, and we also have very good work ethics, Right. Next slide. So contingency workforce for high demand seasonal period. So why company employ seniors is also because certain time of the year, you find that there's a huge demand for work. For example, like closing of accounts, end of the month. So small companies or medium-sized company may require additional manpower to help. So why not outsource this to seniors? Likewise, tourism, certain months of the year, you find that there's a big influx of tourists coming from other countries, like from China. During the winter in China, they will come over here for holiday. You know, India also, at a certain time they will come over here. So this is a time when there's lack of resources. So why not get hold of seniors to do this work? So likewise, even in supermarkets, certain time you find that you need more people to do packing when the goods arrive. So you can see, go to supermarkets, you find that seniors are involved in packing, involved in barcoding, whatever. So this is good work, right? Next slide. So here the next point is establishment of relationships for sales and business negotiation. Again, this is due to the experience by seniors who have a huge network or contacts with their business clients during when they are working full time, right? And seniors have very good communication skills, so they can negotiate better deals for the company. And they also know about, they have also learned about past mistakes, so not to be repeated, right? Okay, next point. We have higher engagement, retention, dependability, stronger work ethics. This is something that I mentioned before. So as a result, you find that there's, comparing to the younger workforce, employment of seniors show that there's a lower turnover of staff. Turnover means lesser seniors leave the workforce after they get employment because of their dedication and loyalty to the company. And they are very dependent, especially in terms of consistency and quality of work. They are usually very meticulous. Seniors are more meticulous, are careful with their work compared to the younger workforce. Next point, we have filling resources gap during maternity, long illness, or resignation. So seniors is an ideal group to be to close the gap in case the company have staff who are going on maternity leave, or suffering from long illness, or they resign. So as a temporary measure, as a stopgap measure, to fill the employment gap, right? Next slide. Okay, this is a summary of what I mentioned because I'm running out short of time already, right? An increasing number of businesses in hiring seniors, right? So here is more towards the employer. Why many seniors are being employed by companies nowadays? All right. So it's a summary of what I mentioned just now. So seniors bring with them years of experience and institutional knowledge, right? And the second point is actually a summary of what I mentioned just now. Second point, Mr. Go. Okay. Second point is money is not their sole motivation to work. Many just want to contribute. So as you know, seniors, quite a number of them are quite okay lah, with their retirement savings. So it is not their only motivation, right? So they just want to show passion and to share their knowledge and experience to others. So this is very good because they pass their technology and knowledge skills to the younger group. Next one, generally equipped with a broader perspective of life. They are resourceful and able to handle crisis situation uh, effectively and amicably. So as you know, resolving crisis is not easier for companies, especially if you don't have experience in resolving crisis. No, so whereas seniors have the experience and they know how to do it in a more effective way. And it does not result in conflict. Because if you do not learn how to handle a crisis in a company amicably, in a friendly way, where at the end both parties will enjoy good relation, you'll find that the problem may escalate instead of the escalate. So it's very important to have experience in handling crisis, right? Like for example, in what we so called labor union negotiation, right? Okay, last point. Okay, the younger team members gain from their life and professional experience and expertise, facilitating transfer of skills at the workplace. So this talking about the seniors passing their knowledge and experience and wisdom to the younger employees. This is very important because we want to encourage what we so call intergenerational harmony in the workplace. So both young and old should work together for the benefit of the company. So this is a very good thing because in future you find that because the family size is growing smaller nowadays, many families are only having one or two child. So as a result, the impact is that the workforce becomes smaller in the country, and productivity will be affected adversely. All right. So as a result, the country got no choice but got to go back to look at seniors as an option for employment. All right, because we just cannot depend on machines alone. Machines still need people to operate. And where do you get the people if the family size is getting smaller, younger people population is getting smaller? You have to go back to seniors, unless you go to foreign to get foreign workers. But foreign workers may not be totally reliable. So why not make use of the seniors? It's very important. Don't depend on foreign workers. We should start actually cutting down on the recruitment of foreign workers and give some of the jobs that can be handled by seniors back to the seniors. So I think that will summarize my presentation for today. And before I end the presentation, I'd like to inform the members here that Third Age Media is organizing a conference and exhibition at the Complex Craft Jalan Conley on June the 8th. All right, we'll be circulating information to you on this. These events that we organize by Third Age Media is always about promoting active and healthy aging. All right, so we have many teams. Okay, so this current one we talk about living your golden years, which is your retirement years, right? Ordinary people living an extraordinary lives. And we have some very interesting speakers. Now, the conference is actually going to be officiated by the Minister of Women and Family and Community Development, YB Datuk Sri Nancy Sukri. So she has confirmed her participation. And then we have speakers like Lee Lam Tai, Yusuf Hashim. Yusuf Hashim is the Shell, former Shell MD, and he travels around the world. Been to Antarctica at least 4 times, driven from KL to London in a convoy, four-wheel drive, a few times. And he's like our Indiana Jones of Malaysia. So you should listen to him, how he spent his retirement. Of course, you can say that, wow, this guy, of course, like he got the money, so he can travel around the world. But those without money, but even you don't have money, you can travel locally. So always enjoy your retirement time. Don't waste it. You only have a few, not many years left, lah. So make full use of it. And then you have people like Michael Chong. All these are community leaders who has contributed a lot, and they will be speaking at these seminars. So do come for enjoy this. It will start at 9 a.m., finish at about 5 p.m. On the 8th of June. So please mark down your calendar. All right. And we will be sending the information to register for you. So the next slide is the contact. If you want to register, can we have the next slide, Mr. Go? Oh, sorry. Because I don't know why my laptop. Okay, Mr. Go, I share my screen. Can you see my screen? Okay, I'm done. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see
Okay,
your
those
screen.
who are interested to register for the conference, take note of this this detail. So it's on the June 8th, Complex Craft. Complex Craft is actually near Pavilion KL. They sell batik shirts and all those. It's under the Ministry of Tourism one, Jan Conley. So opposite this place is the MRT station, Conley MRT station. So it's very convenient. You can take the MRT. Anyway, parking is free. If you want to drive, it's free. Plenty of parking. If you want to take MRT, it's very convenient. Just opposite the MRT station is the venue lah. So those who are interested, please write down, right? Bit.ly stroke Tama 24. All right. So you just click this into your handphone or computer, you get into a Google form to register. Or you can call Dr. Farah, who's actually in charge of registration, 017-998-6476. Or you can also register and see what we do in our website, www.thirdAgeMedia.org. All right. So please come and join us. All right. Registration early bird is up to 20th of April. Is 50 ringgit. All right, per person. All right. This will include refreshment and goodie bags and many other things. No, do come and register. So there's also exhibition going on and all this. All right. So hope to see you there. Thank you. That's my sharing. Back to you, Mr. Goh.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chia, for the sharing session on the senior employment. So now we'll give so our next speaker will be Mr. Hamdan. He's the president of the University of Third Age Malaysia. So now I'll give the time to Mr. Hamdan.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Go. Very good morning. Selamat pagi. Salam sejahtera. Ni hao, vanakkam. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you to the foundation. What's the name of the foundation? TKK Foundation. TKK Foundation. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm going to speak about the lifelong learning for seniors. All right, just now, my colleague, Mr. Chia, had spoken about the importance of seniors to do something wisely and effectively in your retirement age, because some people would love to do traveling, some would love to work, to come back to work, to do business, or to pursue your hobbies. There's another possible options that you can do in your retirement, and that is to learn something, which could be beneficial in terms of your interest, or it could be something you can learn and you can generate into income, doing business. Okay, my name is Hamdan. I'm the president of University of Third Age Malaysia. So this is about the story about where you can learn something, courses that might interest you, that might not be like the traditional way of learning, but it might be something of your interest that you might like to pursue. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, next, Mr. Go. Okay, all right. What to do in retirement? Okay, as I mentioned just now, some people love to travel. Some would just like to do some hobbies, be involved in community work, do voluntary job. But to do nothing is absolutely not a wise thing to do. You must do something, because you might be feeling so bored and then eventually become depressed, if you do not do anything. Okay, there is a quotation by Henry Ford. Henry Ford is the industrialist like TKK. He said, do not stop learning. Okay, whether you're 20 or 80 years old, do not stop learning. Learning keeps you young. The most important thing is to keep your mind young. So if you stop learning, you become old. That's what he said, So learning is important for the seniors because it keeps you healthy, connected, it keeps you cognitively healthy, alert, it can get social connection, get friends, otherwise you'll be feeling lonely, depressed. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, lifelong learning for seniors. These are the benefits of seniors coming back to work. Okay, you have a cognitive improvement, social connection, developing new skills, enjoyment. What I'm going to talk now is not about the traditional learning. It's okay to pursue traditional learning, like going to university back and get a master's or PhD. But learning in a broader sense is that you learn anything which is useful. It could be a skill enhancement. It could be a pursuing of hobbies. It could be learning a language. Okay, right. Next slide. Okay, this is the association that I'm involved in, which is called Persatuan Pembelajaran Sepanjang Hayat Warga Emas U3A Malaysia, or it was commonly known as University of Third Age Malaysia. Okay, the name Third Age, as Mr. Che had mentioned, refers to people in the retirement age. After you work, you retire, you are in the third age, in the third age level. You are in the retirement age, and you can find U3A in other countries as well. Because this U3A, University of Third Age, was developed in France many years ago, and then was introduced in Malaysia by a professor in UPM. Next slide, please. Okay, this is some history about the University of Third Age Malaysia. Okay, it started in 2007, and it is an NGO, registered as an NGO, and we have more than 50 courses, and we have about 600 members as of today. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, these are the courses offered. We have more than 50 courses, ranging from like painting, languages, yoga, gym, strength training, gardening, broad range of courses that we are offering. Next slide. Okay, we have a few courses, new courses this year. There are 4 courses. Number 1, next slide. We are offering a new course. It's called Iyengar Yoga. This is a special type of yoga where they learn how to focusing on the structural side alignment of the physical body through the practice of body postures. This is going to be a face-to-face class. It's going to be held at New Era University College, Kajang. Okay, some of the courses are in online, but some are on face-to-face basis. Next slide, please. Okay, this is another new course that we're going to introduce, crocheting, which is a handicraft learning about how to make fabric from loops of yarn. Is it? I think the ladies would love to do this. Okay, it's going to be in July for 6 weeks. Our courses are all in 6-week cycle. 1 week 2 hours, and for 6 weeks we get about 12 hours of classes. Okay, next slide. Another new courses to be introduced is macrame. Macrame is about a form of textile produced by using knotting technique. Okay, also there's going to be a face-to-face classes at the New Era University College, Kajang, in July until September. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting course. You will learn to love, if you love drawing and you want to do cartoon, we're going to have a class on cartoon drawing. Okay, and this is online class where you can have it at home. You can just switch on your computer and learn it online. Next slide. Okay, again, another new course we are going to introduce is on Tamil language. We already have 3 other languages, which are Mandarin, Mandarin, Korean, Japanese. So this is an additional one, a Tamil language. Okay, it's going to be taught by Dr. V. Veera Mohan. It's going to be on online basis. Okay, so you can just sit at home and learn online. It's going to be on March 8th, starting on March 8th. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, the upcoming courses. These are the courses coming very soon. Okay, next slide. Rubber clay art. This is a course about art and craft. You play around with the material like a plasticine, and you make beautiful pictures of landscape, flower, insects, what have you. So it's very interesting. It's good for your dexterity of your hand, for your motor skill. Yeah, it's going to be, many people enjoy this class, rubber clay art. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, this is one course about digital, how you could use your handphone or your laptop or your tablet on digital skill. You will learn about Google Workspace apps for communication, collaboration, and productivity in daily life. So many of the seniors are still a bit behind in terms of digital skills. So this is the best opportunity for you to learn digital skill, where the instructor is Dr. Wong Chu Yin. She herself is a lecturer, and she was very good in teaching the seniors about digital skills. Okay, it's coming in April. Right. Next slide, please. Okay, this is one popular course to be run by our friend Lily Fu, Living Our Best Years. We're going to start this in May, 6th May until 24th June. And it will be on an online basis, so you don't have to travel. You just stay at home and switch on a computer and learn very interesting lesson about living our best years. This is going to be an interactive way of learning, where Lily Fu will discuss with you on how best to spend your retirement, and it's going to be very, very interesting. Okay, next slide. Some of the popular courses that we have been offering so far. Okay, I can share with you. These are the courses that have been very popular. Next slide. Next. Okay, acrylic and watercolor paintings. These are 2 courses are very popular. If you're interested to pursue these courses, you have to register very early, because we can easily fill up the class, and we have to limit the numbers. Next class, next slide, please. And ceramic and Chinese painting, we do also have these courses, and it's very interesting to learn about pottery and also about painting. Then next slide, floral arrangement and herbal gardening. This is going to be an outdoor course. For the herbal gardening, it's been held at UPM campus. And for floral, I think it's done online. Okay. Next slide. Yes, these two popular courses, Japanese and Korean. Okay. Japanese and Korean languages. It's very interesting to learn foreign languages because you get to know the culture, you get to know, to understand the movies and all the dramas, you see. Okay, all right, next slide. And we also have music courses like ukulele and gamelan. Okay, next. Cooking, yes. We also have mostly are females, but we have one or two males participants taking these courses. But again, this is very interesting. You learn how to cook. Okay, next. Okay, these are the information about where to get more details. So you can click at our website and can download the form, the registration form. You first have to be a member of U3A, and then only you can register to attend the courses. So one course would cost you about 80 ringgit per course. Okay, per course is 80 ringgit for 12 hours of lesson. Okay, so take note of that phone number and email, as well as the website of the U3A. Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hamdan. So, now both of the sharing has, wait, now, okay. Now, since the both speakers have completed their sharing, I will be doing the Q&A session now. So
Yes, Mr. Go, there's a video, remember?
oh yeah, okay. Almost forgot. There's a video about the Can you hear the sound?
No sound. No sound.
Will consist of individuals aged 65 years or older, signifying the country's transition into an aged society. This demographic shift brings forth a multitude of challenges, including a dwindling workforce, reduced labor productivity, constrained economic growth, and heightened pressures on public finances and healthcare systems. Nevertheless, amidst these formidable challenges lie ample opportunities for older persons to promoting and facilitating the active participation of older persons in the workforce. Their invaluable contributions to the economy can be sustained. Technological innovations creates fresh avenues for older persons to actively contribute, maintain productivity, and be valued members of their communities. This underscores the importance of harnessing the power of technology to empower and support older persons in their pursuit of meaningful and fulfilling roles in the workforce.
The population aging will definitely impact on the economy, because you will have less people working and more people will be dependent, especially the older persons will be dependent on the working age population. Yeah? So Malaysia has had it good that our productivity has increased because of the slower population growth. That means less people were dependent on the working age population. And that's what we call the first demographic dividend, but it ended in 2020, and the next one that is affecting us is the growing number of older persons, i.e. more people are dependent, more older people are dependent on the working age population. With regards to social cohesion, when there are more people that will have to be supported, it would somehow affect the social economic part as well, where the younger people will have to find a way to care for the older population, children caring for their parents, and also among the older people, it is harder for them to live unless they have the retirement income or pension. So socially, it will be calling for a different kind of arrangement, and that is something that as a society going forward, I think we have to discuss and understand that this demographic shift will have an impact on the social cohesion as well.
There are many challenges of older persons to join back into the workforce. One is, we know that in Malaysia we have a mandatory age of retirement, which is 60 years old. Hence, most of our workforce has an age-based discrimination in place. Most employers will tend to favor to employ a younger person compared to someone who's maybe in his 50s or nearly reaching the 60s. Similarly, other challenges which employers will probably be considering is, if he employs an older person into the workforce, they most probably would have more medical problems, more disabilities, and this would disrupt the productivity of the employer.
People around you or organizations, actually they do not want to employ or encourage older persons to work in their organizations. With the, what do you call it, they would say that older people are, tend to be non-productive or less, less energetic or whatnot. Yeah. So the term is stereotyping. Yeah? So if if there still exists this stereotyping of older people, then I think that would also be a challenge.
So we need to start with changing the perception of hiring older workers. Employers need to be made aware of the value and benefits of hiring older individuals. At the same time, we also need government support to implement age-inclusive policies that encourage employers to hire older workers, that promotes equal opportunities for all age groups, which ensures that age discrimination is prevented.
I think the first term for all age worker is to overcome this stereotype and address any discrimination that may exist labor market. That is first. And secondly, we can think of resigning work arrangement to make it a lot more flexible for old age worker, and we should consider to pair younger generation and older generation so that they can complement each other's skill set. And employers should also consider to create a conducive working environment for elder workers, so that probably we can install a lot more age-friendly equipment in terms of health and security.
The aging population needs help, but they are not frail people. All right, they're healthy, lifespan are longer, they are more active, they can be very productive as well, given the right environment. So I would say, we need to be given that opportunity to work. One day we will be just like any developed countries. We need to depend on our the older generation, because machines is there only for us to use, but we, the human beings, whether young or old, must work together to bring the country forward.
Given that older persons generally have a wealth of experience, knowledge and skills that they would have accumulated over many years, my personal hope is to see their expertise being leveraged upon by employers, to see companies valuing their insights and wisdom to help solve problems and drive productivity. I would also very much hope to see older persons guiding and mentoring younger generations, sharing their experiences, their lessons learnt, and best practices, passing on their knowledge for the next generation.
now finish the videos. So now it's Q&A session. Anyone who has things to who have question to ask or have opinions to share, feel free to open your mic, because I've enabled the function for you to unmute. Oh, okay. There's one question in the chat. There's asking, do seniors have any knowledge on marketing to get the income from their hobbies? Because not just in the sharing just now, there's not much content about how to generate income from your hobbies.
Okay, maybe I would like to say something here, lah. Yeah. So I saw the comment, and basically, like I said, I mean, you as seniors, even after retirement, you got to continue learning. Don't stop learning. Despite our age, we still have the capacity to learn. So go and attend. You don't have marketing skills, go and pick up the skills on marketing. Learn from your friends. Go for a proper class. I don't know, U3A, do you have a class on marketing? I mean, how to market a product or service? Hamdan?
We don't have a marketing class specifically, but we do have a course which is called Senior Entrepreneurship. And the instructor is our friend Olivia Kwa. She herself is a successful entrepreneur. So we have this class which is called Senior Entrepreneurship. So please join our class, and you will learn more about how to start a business, how to do marketing, because business is not just marketing, it's also about supply chain or whatever you. So we have this course, Senior Entrepreneurship.
Yeah, it's an excellent course because it's led by Olivia, who's also an MCOA member. And Olivia herself is I would say, an exceptional, excellent entrepreneur herself. She won many awards, including from Hong Kong, Shanghai Bank and others. She started a business called iElder.Asia. I think some of you may have heard of it before. They're actually not only selling products that is useful to seniors, but they're also promoting how seniors can be independent by using certain products or services. So in terms of marketing, always remember that any skills you can learn it if you want and you have the will to learn it. We must not say that, oh, I don't know this, I don't know that. Then forever you will never progress in life. So despite our age, we still always remember that we still have capacity to learn, and we can learn. We must show by example. Okay, that is. Mr. Tiru, please feel free to share your thoughts. We are happy to share whatever we know. Right. Thank you.
Good afternoon, is it? Good morning.
Yes, morning. Yep.
Morning. I think U3A had a good variety of skills that can be learned or converted to a form of income. But I think that marketing aspect for most seniors is missing.
Yes.
If we talk about seniors, most of them are kind of live their life within the company, that kind of a 9-to-5 routine kind of thing. And when they step out, he may be a good photographer, but he may not know how to go about letting the world know that he's a photographer. Similarly, there are a lot of other, shall I say, part-time, full-time income sources, but public awareness is missing. And I liked knowing about U3A literally for the first time this morning. And I'll be the first to sign up for
Very
some
good.
of the items that I've already cited.
Welcome.
I've already recorded the number.
Yeah.
And I might be able to come in as a helping hand as your instructor.
Very good.
Good.
Without
Very good.
knowing,
Very good.
without knowing you yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Thiru. In fact,
I would like to meet Olivier.
yes, please. Thank you for your comments, and totally agree with you. I mean, we cannot claim to say that we know everything, but we have the capacity to learn, is that. So marketing or whatever is just a skill. It's a matter of whether we want to learn it, no? That's all. So in fact, even on YouTube also, there's a lot of classes on this and that, So a lot of my friends learn skills from the YouTube itself.
I've
So
got a little project that's moving very slowly, though, using retired Tamil school teachers to teach Tamil in their own homes.
Yep.
Within the community. And I just noticed that U3A is also starting Tamil classes.
Yep.
You already have other languages, and plenty of seniors have plenty of skills, literally untapped and going to the graves. Another form of brain drain, another form.
Yep.
I'm glad for this session. I'll catch up with U3A, definitely.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
very
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you,
You're
guys.
most welcome.
I
Thank
think,
you.
as shown in the video, I think one of the most challenging thing is not so much of whether seniors want to get into employment. It's whether the employers want to employ you. As the video has said, ageism, which is discrimination against seniors because of age, is a very real thing. So this is the biggest challenge I think seniors facing if they want to get employment. It's not that you want to work, it's whether they want to employ you. All right. So this is one challenge that's why we are working very hard, not only at government level, but also at employers level, to convince the employers that seniors are not what they perceive. Their perception about seniors is wrong. In fact, we have been engaged with HRD Corp, and they have a program called Seniors Back in Action. They want to get employers to engage seniors. We have been telling them that why not tap into the levy. The companies has contribute a 1% levy of the salary of employees to the training fund, HRD, under human resource. So I say, why not make use of this fund, since there are many untapped funds, make use of these funds to train seniors, and then give them a internship of 6 months, and then, the interview can be conducted by the company with the seniors. If they like the seniors, they take them in for 6 months, and the money comes from this levy, And then after 6 months, if the company is happy with the employee, the seniors, then you pay from your own pocket, for the balance of it. You know what I mean? So I think it's a lot of things we can do, Most important, we continue to engage the government, and employers. The seniors are not what they think. They are frail, and they have little capacity to learn, and this and that, health problems. So ageism is the biggest challenge I find. Changing mindset.
Probably the time is right for employer education as well.
Correct.
And probably it's also an old thought that once retired, gone for good. And if a senior is brought in and the boss is much younger, he's going to feel out of place either. So those kind of mental handicaps, I use that word, probably will take time for that aspect of age discrimination. And bringing in a sudden senior into the working environment, all the other juniors who felt they are the Napoleons will down.
Changing mindset is the most difficult thing, changing mindsets.
True. But yeah, it's a gradual process, I suppose.
Take time.
Nothing
is impossible.
Let the others have their say.
Yep. Let our actions speak. Let our actions speak. Once they find that employers find that seniors are not what they perceive, then slowly more companies will be roped in, and they will take in seniors for their workforce. In fact, I'm working with the what is called Ken. They approached me to develop guideline, implementation guideline. Ken actually is called CEO Network, Action Network, CEO Network. They actually are CEOs from the big companies like Petronas, Kazana, no, Esso and all those. And they are looking into coming up with the guidelines that can be used across the board on all the major companies that wants to engage seniors. So this guideline is called the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Implementation Guideline. So this is good. No, we are still doing it, but I think sometime mid of this year they're going to launch this guideline. No? And once we have this guideline, many companies will be guided as to how seniors can be employed and how they should be treated when they work in those companies. So wait for this new development to come about. So this will be very good for seniors when they face with the employers. All right. And any other comments or question from anyone?
Yes, I saw someone use the raise hand emotes. Do you want to share something?
Hello? Hello? Do you hear
Hello?
me?
Yes.
Do you hear me? I'm
Yes.
Sureen. I'm Sureen. You hear me?
Yes, we
Okay.
can, Sureen.
Yeah, I've been following you in your first series, and thank you for organizing it, TKK. My first question is MCOA, Malaysian Coalition of Aging People, working together with ERA, Expertise Resource Association, founded by Tan Sri Song Siu Hong
Yes.
many years ago. There's a whole
Yes.
pool of expertise there, and they're fully active mentally, health-wise, and can contribute a lot for the experience, the technical
correct.
skills, and so on. That's question one.
Yeah.
ERA was very there already more than 10, 20 years. I'm not very active in them, but I know that Tan Sri Song Siu Hong was encouraging us to join, and I think they're still active. Number two, does MCOA intend to offer proposals to improve government policies to hire seniors? Because it's very important that the government provide the environment, the equipments, the facilities are senior friendly. See, like in China, we see all these, they have a very friendly environment. They have group community activities, exercise every morning, health talks, health knowledge, sharing of health lifestyles, and so on. So this will be of help to our seniors here. Thank you.
Yeah. Shireen, is it? Sorry.
It's Surin, Surin. Surin.
Surin. Okay. Thank you for your question. In fact, I'm an ERA member for your info.
Okay.
Many years I've been with Tan Sri Song. Because we were from the Chinese chamber together,
Right.
And he also, in a way, founded Third Age Media Association. He was the one who said that, hey, we need a magazine for seniors. Yeah. So because he find that seniors still need a hard copy, because using your laptop or handphone to read very difficult, So that's why he showed us a magazine, a newsletter from Canada called Forever Young. So he said, hey, Chia, do something like this, no? But I say newsletter, I mean, to attract advertisement, to support the magazine is difficult, So you need a proper magazine. So that's how we started the magazine. So Tan Sri Song, in fact, I just met him for Chinese New Year. I don't know whether you've seen him before, but he's a very, very humble person. And he started a lot of NGOs and did a lot of community work, Very nice guy. So yes, ERA, in fact, I've been engaging Mr. Wong, LK Wong, the current president of ERA, So we hope, we can work together with ERA, because they have a lot of expertise, as what Surin has said, in various different fields, whether they are rubber technologies or, or construction or legal or whatever, So to go back to the community offering their services, and some of them even go overseas, like Mr. Ong, he goes overseas on behalf of ERA as a consultant to SMEs there, Cambodia, Vietnam, and also I think you're aware, Surin. So yeah, so don't worry, I'm part of ERA, so I know what's going on, and we are engaging them. Yeah.
government policies or for
Government policies,
friendly, senior
MCOA is
friendly
trying very
environment?
hard to get things done because I mean we got to show appreciation to the government. They've been doing quite a fair bit, but the problem is that it's not communicated down to the community level. A lot of things they do, they keep quiet, and sometimes also they're dragging their feet to implement. That's why we got to keep on pushing and keep on voicing out. So we have to do that. In fact, the senior citizen bill that they wanted to bring up to Parliament this year, we were not aware that we were not engaged initially until we approached them and we talked to the minister that we want to be engaged. We want to be given the chance to provide our input. No, so only then the minister told the officers to say, "Hey, okay, you all get in MCOA involved in this." No, so slowly we need to build trust first . So once we build trust, then things will be easier to carry out . So civil servant come to getting things done take some time and convincing So don't worry, but we'll get there one day We'll get there one day.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Hamdan, myself? I mean, it can be a discussion thing No, doesn't mean that it has to be one-to-one. No, any other people can also jump in and have a chit chat together. Q&A is like that We learn from each other. We are all here to learn. We are not expert We are all here to learn. Anyone? Lily is here, I think. Is it Lily?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
is.
You want to say something, Lily? A lot of friends are here. You have LT Lim, you have Fancy, a lot of friends. So this is a small world. Everybody knows each other.
The aged people circle.
Yeah, Asian people. Philomena also here, I see. Yeah. Do come and share.
Don't mind, since nobody is speaking, can I just speak again?
Yeah, please.
Yes, please.
I think many
Please.
people, many seniors are not aware of the existing, what I call seniors helping organizations. So in fact, only last week I first heard about the
OA.
MCOA,
Yeah.
University Third World, and
Third
so
age, not
people
too.
know how to communicate this to the many seniors who are sitting at home,
Yeah.
waiting for
yeah.
that day.
Correct.
Yeah. For me, I can share a little bit on my own. We don't have to wait until to join all these organizations or wait for government policies. On our own part, near our community, we can join the local activities for seniors. Like I've joined Praise Dance, and I'm KL Ampang Taman Putra, and that's very good. I've joined them for 7-8 years. So we have they have daily, but I go thrice weekly for activities, Praise Dance. Of course, that's organized by the church, but open to all. It's not only just the exercise, but we have fellowship after the exercise, going to food court, and we organize trips like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, Chinese New Year, Hari Raya, Deepavali, whatever. And so it's good to enjoy the fellowship. It's healthy,
Very good.
Laughter is
Very
good. Chatting laughter is good for aging people, companionship.
Yeah.
And then also you can join the local Tai Chi, Qigong. They've been around for years.
Yeah.
And so on, and many other health activities. So I'm just suggesting that we don't have to sit down at home to wait to join an official organization or wait for government policies or join this MCOA. Of course, it'd be good if we can join, get more resources and more information. Appreciate MCOA can communicate what they're doing to the community on a wider basis, either to the social media, WhatsApp, or whatever, Facebook. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite surprised you stay in Ampang, is it? I also stay in Ampang,
Oh, really?
And Lily also is Ampang.
I see.
Yeah, in fact, where do you do your praise dance, if I may ask?
Taman Putra, Taman Muda. I've been around with them for 7-8 years. Praise dance. There are many. They are all over the place in KL.
Yeah. Even in Bukit Indah also there's a praise dance by the Methodist Church one.
That's right. The
Chinese Methodist Church.
Yeah, the teachers are from there. And there
Oh,
were
good,
Yeah.
good.
the Padang, Mewah Padang, all over KL, there are more than I think 20 or
Yeah,
30
correct,
Kajang, yeah,
correct,
all
correct.
over. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. LK Wong is here, no? I see his name here in the group. Yeah,
Yeah, I heard my name mentioned just now, so
yeah,
I might as well just say something.
very good.
One problem that a lot of seniors have, because Surin just mentioned, but where can they find out about all these things? My
Yes.
answer is Google, right? There are two ways. Number one, like you say, Surin, you have been a member of this praise dance for 7 years by word of mouth, right? You can share by word of mouth, tell your friends about your activities. That's one. Number two, just Google. But the problem is a lot of seniors, and I don't like to say, but I have to say it, a lot of seniors are very passive. They complain, say they can't do that, but they don't take action. Right? If they take action, they will find out. They will find out on Google, they will ask your friends and so on. Eventually, they will find out about U3A. U3A has been mentioned in the media, not once, but several times. Yeah, same as MCOA. I mean, I know for a fact that Mr. Chia gives press statements quite often in all the media. So all this is up to the seniors to read, to find out, be curious enough. Lifelong learning will not happen if they don't take action. Right? Everything starts from taking action.
Yes.
That's what I want to say. Okay.
Yeah, it start with ourselves, Surin. It start with ourselves, whether we want to do it. If we have the initiative to find out, we will find out one, no? Because Google or come to our conference, you meet so many people from different associations. So June the 8th, I remember, register for the course, for the conference. Yeah, June the 8th. So you get to meet so many people from different associations, that's where the network is, I'm sure many people doesn't know who's this, who's that, but just make use of the connection, and you will get to know. Right?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can.
Yeah, okay. This is directed for Encik Hamdan. Do you have a record of participants in your U3A? You keep a record in the sense that I know everything is centered around Klang Valley now. Out of Klang Valley, how well received are they?
Okay. The U3A that I just shown you just now, it started as the name is different. It is called U3A KL and Selangor, because it started with KL and Selangor, where only the people living in KL and Selangor would be members. That is stated in our constitution. But as you know, when the pandemic COVID-19 hit us in 2021, 2020, we started to introduce online courses, and that how it started. When you have online courses, slowly we got people outside Selangor and KL, and people from Kelantan, Kota Baru, from Sabah, they register and become a member, and they follow the courses online. Not many, but there are a few. Okay, and slowly it built up, and as a result, we have to change the name because by the constitution of the association says that only people living in KL and Selangor. So therefore, we have to change. When we change to Malaysia, we are inclusive. So we open to all, but we do not have any branches in other states. So for people outside Selangor and KL, they have to follow online. If they're willing to travel all the way from their states to KL, by all means do so, but it'd be troublesome. Okay, we understand the traveling. Yeah.
So, that's right. Yeah. Actually, it is. If I may say that, if you want to blame anything, it is blame on yourself, The mindset seniors are, if I'm already, I stay at home, and all that. It is somehow or other the Klang Valley people are more exposed to, just like what just now our friend Lily Fu said, that the people need to find out themselves. You just sit around and hope things will just come by straight on your table. It won't do. So the thing is, the mindset that needs to be changed. You see, most of the seniors you go around, besides Klang Valley, I would say most of them are active. If they are not active, that means they don't bother. Is it outside the Klang Valley? Sorry to say that. That's why I asked about you three. The individual must take the initiative. Sorry, I have to say this. Which is the truth. The seniors normally say, I'm old already. That's the end. Wait for the time. You wait for the time. That's all. And you're going to go faster like that. The mindset is very important. So the thing is, you change the mind, but how to change your mindset of the individuals, you see? The exposure is there, whether you want it or not. You're interested to take it, or you're not bothered. And all that. I stay at home, I'm happy as I am. See?
Yeah. But I do know that in some places, Mr. Ko, in some places they have clubs, the seniors club, well, some community they play mahjong, or for instance, they have a small group that do some playing cards and whatever. So that kind of activity also helps to build up cohesion, friends, fellowship, but the most important thing is you enjoy life, you have friends, and you do something beneficial, not just watching TV from 9 to 5, that'd be that'd be a waste of time, Watching is okay, watching TV is a bit okay, just to balance up lah. But you spend the whole day watching TV, that'd be detrimental to you.
Yeah, true. The publicity sometimes come, well, as I say, in bigger cities and all, the media can. Otherwise, by word of mouth, those who are in just now the praise dance, etc., or whatever it is, actually there are many activities. You see, you have to go by word of mouth, and again, it is up to the individual whether you're receptive of it, you want it or you don't want it. Okay? So that's very important. That's why, having said all that, is back to what I said, started, is the mindset. You change the mindset with the seniors. Maybe given time, most seniors, now I think they are slowly getting it. The Klang Valley especially, not much of a problem, okay? But outside the Klang Valley and all that, they may have a little bit of a problem. Okay? But one thing, as Inche Hamdan said, is good is you have online now from U3A. So, I mean, there shouldn't be an excuse to say, nothing, and all that. It's all dependent on you. Again, having said that, I must also say that seniors, because this is a digital world, not many, I would say, correct me if I'm wrong, are interested or know about the way of doing it, digital way of doing it, and all that. Okay? Connecting it and how, and that's it. The way.
I just a footnote, Mr. Ko. I mean, I didn't say that online is the way to go for everything, because there are also pros and cons because we need a human connection, face to face.
True.
Somehow, to some extent, we need certain percentage of our lifetime is touching. If you see on the screen, it might be good, okay, connection, but you must have real friends in front of you that will fulfill your psychological needs.
So in short, get out of your house. Correct? Seniors, get out.
Mr.
Good
Ko,
morning.
where do you stay? You're in KL, Mr. Ko?
No. But I go to KL, Klang Valley quite often now, I think. So I am not in Klang Valley. I'm in Perak side.
Okay.
Smaller town.
It's okay.
Okay.
Malaysia is small country, after all.
So do you take part in activities?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes. I do. But let me share with you the experience in small town. People are very relaxed, not very keen, not very interested in anything for that matter. They will come first. They will come very keen. After some time, when I'm free, I will come. After some time, a lapse of long time, that's the end of the story. That's through my experience.
Yeah.
And all that, you see.
Mr. Ko, if you don't mind, where do you stay now?
I'm saying in Perak, you know, Tulu Intan.
I know. Oh, that's a big town. It's a big town.
I mean, don't compare to Klang Valley, lah. See, for my sorry.
There's a leaning tower there, clock tower, which is very famous.
Yes. Yeah. You don't have to go to Italy to see it. People come. Nowadays, people come. Yes, nowadays, people, you get, in fact, I would say that during weekends, you see busloads of people. So it's good, a lot of spillover business for the small timers and all that.
I think Ngah Koming is doing a good job there. Ngah Koming, your MP,
okay,
MP.
Yeah. Ngah Koming, that's right. Publicity and all that is important.
Yeah.
See, back to where I am. You were asking me, do I? I mean, in fact, I am one of those that are teaching this for seniors sit down exercise. Some of you might have heard about that. So it started very well. We are like that. Started very well. I had as many as 20 over one shot coming. Then comes MCO. Okay, MCO, everything down. So after some time, we have it, we go online. So that one was okay. But after that, after MCO, when everything is open up, you see whether how many are interested. After a lapse of so long, people don't seem to appear already. That's what my experience. That's why I say the difference between a smaller town than a bigger town. So like that, that's the experience that I'm going through.
You have to rejuvenate back, lah. I mean, give some spice
Motivation.
of yeah.
Motivation.
Yes, Madam Ko, you want to speak? You want to say something? Yeah.
Yes, good afternoon all.
Afternoon.
I just want to share that I'm a student of U3A.
Oh, good.
And I think it's a really wonderful place, especially the online programs. I'm stuck at home most of the time because I'm looking after my husband who's bedridden. So when U3A started to present courses over Zoom, it was really a very good opportunity for me and for people like me who are not able to go out of the house. And I think although Mr. Ko mentioned about some people who don't want to do anything, I think there are quite a few people like me who's not able to go out and really find that the courses are nice. So in Hamdan, you see behind me, I have the little painting things, So I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed the courses. So please do keep it up. I'm sure there are many like me who really find the courses very enjoyable. And although not as good as the being able to meet face to face, to me it is still an opportunity to meet people who are I wouldn't have other opportunities to meet. By the way, I'm also a member of Parkinson's Association, and similar to U3A, when the MCO started, we couldn't, do the physical activities. So we did start Zoom sessions, and we have this Zoom session, which is dance for PD. That means dance, especially catering to Parkinson's patients. And last time, when we had physical meetings, it was just people from actually around Klang Road and PJ area. But when we started Zoom, we have people from Ipoh, from Penang, from Kuching, from KK, and even this gentleman who's living somewhere like 2 hours out of KK keep joining because these are Parkinson's patients. So it has been a good experience and a good opportunity for them. So I just want to add that I think in Hamdan U3A's Zoom courses are very well presented and it's really enjoyable. So please do keep it up. Don't take it all to physical
Okay.
courses in future. And to the
Okay.
seniors out there, learn the technology. It's not really that difficult once you get into it, and it's certainly an opportunity to meet people and to learn new things. Thank you.
Thank
Very
you,
good,
Madam
very
Ko.
good.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, thank
Madam
you.
Ko, may I know what courses you are you taking now?
Now I'm doing Tai Chi.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to continue with Tango Art because I found it very enjoyable.
Oh, really?
And then there's a third one. I want to do the music one. There's a new kalimba thing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Looks interesting. So
small-
it's a small
yeah.
instrument. So
Yeah. Good.
looking forward to it.
Yeah. Why did you try rubber clay art? The one I showed just now. It's also very interesting. Rubber clay art.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That sounds interesting, but sorry, I was mistaken. I thought it had to be a physical thing. So
No,
if
it's
it's
online.
over Zoom, yeah, can try.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
So thank you.
Bye. Yeah.
This is what we call connecting the community. Connecting the community, you know. So everybody knows each other now.
Yeah, right. See, Mr. Chia, we have a few hundreds of members in the U3A. I've not met all of them, you see. So I just happen to be in some of the sessions that I can, like, for instance, now, Madam Ko, but there are many more that I've yet to meet,
Very good.
All right, yeah.
U3A is doing a fantastic job, in
Yeah.
getting the community together,
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Please support us.
Yes. I think spread the news around, your friends and all that. Let people know, what we
Please.
have.
Yes.
So it's through actually webinars like this that helps a lot, for us to connect with each other. Don't make it as a formal session. Make it as a discussive kind of session, where everybody can come in and chit chat. Yeah, that should be the way. Not like this lecture kind of thing, All right. So, any more question? I mean,
Just for sharing. Hello, can you hear me?
yes.
I think for the Chinese community, traditionally they have like, besides all this Tai Chi, Qigong, Wai Tan Gong, all kind of physical arts, they also join the alumni choir groups, which they all enjoy. So for many years, so this is also one of the ways they keep up fellowship and continue the connectivity choirs.
Right.
Yeah, it's good to keep up with the, to be in touch with your friends, and music is good for your mind,
I think Lily Fu can talk about KL Sing. There's one lady called Sherry. Yeah, so she actually is promoting seniors to learn singing, and also in a proper way, singing in the proper way, how to use your, singing come from the stomach, from the air come from. I don't know. Lily knows the group better, KL Sing, it's called. In fact,
it's a choir group, is it?
yeah, it's a choir. You know that, Hamdan, about.
I've heard. Yeah.
The YMCA also have a variety of.
Yeah, there are many
YMCA.
senior choirs everywhere. There are many. But
Yeah.
most of them are just getting together to sing. But what Mr. Cha is referring to is actually Cheryl Tay. Yeah,
Cheryl
she
Tay.
teaches not just singing, but how to sing correctly, all the different methods and so on, and also how to read notes, and so forth. It's a whole package kind of thing.
More professional.
They are more professional in that sense.
Because most of us sing in the bathroom. So that's why we don't know whether we are singing it right or wrong.
As long you enjoy it.
Harmonica. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to make a comment, is that I think just now we talked about how to make known all these different programs to the seniors. And I think Lily mentioned very correctly that you can Google and you'll find. Recently, it was Women's Day, and I was trying to find what programs there are organized for women. And I found that oh my goodness, the government websites and the government programs are the ones that are hardest to locate. I'm not sure whether it's because of their website design or the fact that, I don't know, maybe they don't want too many people to know about their program, but it was very difficult to find. And I think generally the dissemination of information by the government departments, especially about senior programs, can be improved. But I'm not sure what is the avenue for us as seniors to provide input to them about how they can improve their dissemination methods or their communication methods to us, to seniors.
Yeah.
So in the newspapers like Star and other, I read about Lily Fu's articles. Then she mentions connections and that and others as well. But Dr. Paula saying so there's connection numbers, but I rarely see this similar kind of information dissemination by the government departments. So I don't know. Is there something we can do to provide input to them that you should maybe have an article every week in the Star, provide the connections there with the numbers to call or something?
Okay, can I respond to this, Ms. Ko? Okay, the government, the Ministry of Human and Family Development, they are developing one portal, a portal where they call it e-warga emas, where they want to put in all the information about the seniors. Okay, they're planning to do it now, and they are invited my association to be to give ideas. And also you can also download one app which is called Amazing Seniors app. It's free, and you can find so many things there in Amazing Seniors app about talks, activities. If you want to join volunteerism there, if you want to join any activities around, mostly in Klang Valley lah. So you call it Amazing Seniors app. It's free. It can be downloaded free. So that's one source of information they can get. Besides Star newspaper on a very Wednesday, there'll be stories about seniors. Okay, Ms. Ko.
So for the main area in the government that does things to do with programs to do with seniors would be the Ministry of Manpower.
No.
Is that
Ministry of Family?
Family.
Oh, family. Sorry.
Women, Family, and
Ministry of
Development.
Women, Family.
Yeah.
Or the KWMW thing, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Understand. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called a Woman, Family and Community Development. Yeah. Come to the event on the June the 8th. I said booth like U3A all will be there, and the minister herself will be there. So you may get a chance to speak to her and meet her, and even most of the seniors representative normally are there.
Yeah. Someone is asking there in the chat box about the Amazing Seniors. Yes, it is that one, Amazing Seniors. You can also download the app from App Store or Google Play. It's free. Our organization U3 also is inside there, and you can find a lot more things there.
Yeah, and they're holding an event at the end of April. I think it's 27, 28, 29 of April at Atria Mall. So if any of you are interested in, there's singing, there's dancing, there's booth, that would be a good time to check it out.
Yeah. True. Very true.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So time is actually we exceeded the time from our expected event time. So actually I predicted we set the time to be 10:30 to 12, but because of the active discussion, so we prolonged the session until now it's 12:20.
Oh, is there a penalty or what?
No, there's no penalty. Just but it's quite
yeah, it's a good sign.
Not so usual things, because usually it's really prolonged.
Very jovial and
but because of this
because Mr. Chia is here.
extraordinary active discussion, so the session is prolonged for
good
20
sign.
minutes, which is quite unusual things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so also thank you everyone
Yeah.
for coming today. After this, maybe we can have a sort of communities, groups or anything after this. So but we will discuss it with the co-organizers later. But thank you everyone for coming and for being so active in the discussion and in this session. So we will be having our next session in the next week. We will be having the last session of this aging gracefully course, which will be on the
Caring.
on next Saturday, also on 10:30 a.m. So please do join us again next week.
Okay.
So thank you everyone.
Go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before you go,
Thank
can
you.
Can you take
Yes.
pictures?
Oh, sure.
Screenshot.
Yeah, take a group picture.
Yeah. Or everybody
Yeah.
open up the camera.
Yes.
quite
Please
a few
open
have
up
left already.
your camera if your what device have cameras, or if you are free to use.
Quite a number left already.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
Right.
so I'd like to thank Mr. Go and the TKK Foundation for inviting me. I thank you everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Please feel